How did the children remember the Prophet ﷺ? They always remembered him as the smiling man. And he was known al-wajh al-bashush, the cheerful face. Even his wives, Aisha radiallahu anha, she was asked, how was he when he entered the home? She said, kana bashush al-wajh. He always had a cheer on his face. And she said that he used to come in and assist us and help us. And he would look after his own belongings and his own service. He would sometimes mend his shoe and sew his clothing and make his milk and drink for himself and not ask us to do anything for him. So we served him and we loved serving him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was remembered for his smile, and the evidence to that is those who describe the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's face, guess who? All the narrations about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's features came from children, number one. The hadiths of his, they were narrated by the teenagers and children, and secondly by women. As for the men, Amr ibn al-As, for example, he says, I was about 40 when I saw the Prophet ﷺ. When I became a Muslim, he goes, Wallahi, I could not look at his face, and every time I saw him, I could barely look at him out of respect. That's why I couldn't describe him. But the children, they stare. I think I told you this story once. Walked into a house, little child looks at me and goes, you got a big nose. I said, yes, I do have a big nose, and I'm proud of it. He said, oh, because I got big eyebrows. About himself. He says, if you're happy about your nose, I'm happy about your eyebrows. I go, you should be proud of that. The point that I'm making is that children notice the little things. So that Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the children felt safe around him. They loved him and they remembered him as the cheerful person.